allow me to share a video with all of you first, just to make it interesting. Okay.
Hi, I'm Craig.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
So we're doing some home improvement, and we decided to plan a little surprise for our daughter, Claire.
So every time we go traveling, Claire will get very excited if the hotel room has a bathtub. With this travel restriction, we think we want to bring back that fond memory for her.
So when we heard about Hera's affordable and easy to install bathtub, we gave them a call, and we were all very happy with it. It was clean, it was fast. You know, the guys were in and out within an hour. No hacking was required. Plumbing works was a simple pipe going into the drain. It was a very painless process. It's very satisfying to see the bathroom now.
So we're gonna get Claire now. Can't wait to see her reaction.
Yeah. Surprise!
Do you like it?
The bathroom looks very nice now. It's like a resort, and walking in feels like I'm on a vacation.
I think most importantly, right, it will give us that quality family bonding time together.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I hope
那
you
最
guys.
大的全人就是不可以像 HDB。
Oops.
等我可能讲到 bold 的 style 的话，他们都会讲我的 style 是比较大胆的。很多我的client我在 present mood board 的时候，他们就会讲，bold 你好像比我们还兴奋。Although 外面还是蛮多 ID 都会 repeat 同个 design， 或者是用同一个 3D to present 不同的屋子，就是 cookie cut 的，我们都不是很想要同个 design 再做了又做。因为我们的 service 是包括 finishing and styling 嘛，所以
Let's just take a little moment here. I believe we have a little bit of a technical difficulty. Apologies for that. Okay, there we go. Eileen, are you able to share your slides now? It's all right. Take your time. Take your time. Now, of course, for those of you who just joined us, welcome once again to the SME Digital Fest 2021 Asia's Leading SME Conference. We're so happy to have you here. Right now, we'll be speaking to our first speaker for today. She's the founder of Hera Bathroom, Liu Yiling. And of course, if you're wondering whether you can get the slides and video from today and tomorrow, the answer is yes. Just head on over to our website. That is digitalfest.asia/SG #agenda. And of course, do give us a grace period of a week or so to get everything ready for your viewing pleasure. Now, you guys, once again, if you have any questions for Yiling later on, you can always click on the Q&A button and send in your questions. Yiling, are we all good?
Yeah. So sorry, technical issue. I thought you were playing something. It was actually playing from my computer, from the YouTube. So sorry, guys. Okay. So allow me to share my screen again.
Yes.
Okay, so sorry for that glitch. Was expecting that. I was like wondering who was that. Okay. Hang on. I have to share my screen, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Okay. Basically, I'm just sharing my personal experience from this whole digital journey. So from the video earlier on, you can see that we do with sanitary ware. Hera Bathroom deals with sanitary ware, and one of our main selling products is actually plug and play bathtubs that we do for the consumers in Singapore. Okay.
Yiling, just to interject here, are you actually sharing your screen, because I don't think any of us can see?
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Can you see me now?
Yes. Now we can see it. You just have to go into full screen mode and you'll be ready to go.
Okay. So is it okay if I present it like that, not on the play mode? Can you see my
I
slides?
think it comes down to how the audience feels about it. You guys, if you're okay with this, let us know. I'm going to let Eileen proceed first because we want to keep track of time. So if you have any suggestions on how she can improve that, let us know in the chat as well. But
Yes,
Eileen,
please, I
I think you
appreciate.
proceed first. Yeah, proceed
Okay.
first. And if you
So
need me, I'll be here.
A little bit of background about myself. Okay, I started an OEM business for sanitary ware back in 2009. So in 2010, we started a retail business. And we've been doing a lot of OEM products for China, and such that we, back in 2017, we start to formulate our own brand. And that's where Hera Bathroom came about. So in May 2019, we start to launch the brand in Myanmar. And in like coming to the end of 2019, we start to introduce the brand in Singapore. So we actually distribute this brand in Singapore by our own. So this is our journey. So our target is HDB dwellers, specifically maybe first-time owners, maybe with kids or without kids. So our bathroom fittings are really made plug and play easy and for smaller bathrooms per se. So what got me onto this digital transformation journey? Actually, we were already preparing for the journey way before COVID. As you can see, COVID was a turning point, I think, in most of our lives, me included. So back then, we were already trying to build a digital presence, doing our own website with our own, building our own database for our products. And our business is really old school. So it's a really brick and mortar business. And our things are really bulky, unlike clothes, unlike shoes, whereby you probably find it very easy to move via a third party or via some service provider that can help you ship your stuff. What really pushed us was COVID. Okay, we were preparing, but we were taking our own sweet time because I didn't know where to start my journey from. So during COVID, 1 whole month, as you can see during the circuit breaker, our sales nosedived 94%. And that really got me panicking. I don't know what to do because we distribute to other shops. We have our own showroom and no shops are opened. We just had to find another alternative. So for that month of May and June, I actually took up a lot of Zoom courses, trying to improve myself on how I can upgrade my own RAM, my own system to catch this wave. Because I was thinking to myself, I have to break through this. If not, then we will all be taken over by this COVID thing. So I decided to step on the accelerator and pump up on the company's digitalization route. Because look, everybody's at home. What do? You're probably with your phone, with your mobile. We still have to sell. We still got mouths to feed. We still got bills to pay. So other than that, I do not know how else to reach out to my customers. So it proved to be a very rewarding journey for me. So at rock bottom, we are still climbing. As of now, we are even higher. I do not know the latest numbers, but we are doing quite well. So as per digital transformation is not about building a website. It's not only about listing your things on Shopee or Lazada and you consider that digitalization. It is far from that. Okay, I would generally give you an outline. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing my own journey. So I was thinking to myself, what can I supply to the customers, or that's something that's so unique about our stuff that people will want to get from me once they see it. So I identified this bathtub, this small bathtub for HTB bathroom as a product whereby I have a unique USP. and that I will be able to throw my competition off the chase. Okay, so that I was divided into 4 parts, product being one of it. The processes behind digitalization, you also have to think about it. How do you check your stock? How do your salespeople issue the invoice? These are some of the processes and the system that you have to think about to support this whole digitalization journey. I will not touch on today because this is not my what I'm going to talk about, emphasize on today. And as for the organization, when you talk about systems, you need to know who are your collaborators, who you can collaborate to support your whole eco infrastructure in terms of digitalization. Okay, so product, processes, and organization. And lastly, which I'm going to talk about and only emphasize today, is the customer. You have to talk about the whole customer journey. So instead of going to the shops to touch and feel, hey, I like your bathtubs. So I have to think how else I can attract them to hey, this is something new. I want to get this thing for my girl, for my son, for my whoever. That is the thing that I'm going to go emphasize on today. So in terms of touch points, we were thinking, who are our typical customers? We identify our customer to be a persona called Sharon. Sharon is is probably from late 20s to early 40s, with a child or 2. Okay, so where will Sharon go? Okay, where will Sharon go to do her shopping other than the shops, which are all closed now? So Sharon would most probably be a lot on Facebook, on this Instagram, and then if she likes my product, and then she will probably find out more about me by doing Google. So these are the 3 main touch points that we how should I say, that we try to entice our customers. Okay, so from the touch points, we do video like what you saw earlier on, how to buy a bathtub, how to measure, why you should buy a bathtub. So we try to do more emotional, enticing videos to say, hey, it could have been to touch on people's feeling, to make them say, hey, it could be good for me to have one for my girl or my boy. So that's why I showed you that video. Okay, and then we also work with influencers who are also that kind of demographics, like moms with children, to start to increase the exposure of our products all over social media. So typically, we found a lot of, we have a few other influencers that we are working with now, that we work with them to do a review, to do some pictures, to do some, for them to share on their own platform, their own journey with us. So how they are with us and all. Okay, so these are the few touch points whereby we gain our visibility. So we spend a lot of money on Facebook ads, on Google ads, on Instagram ads, just to make sure that, hey, watch me, I'm here, this, hi. That's where we get the people's attention. Okay, and then we go on to a secondary platform whereby we also do a lot of promotion on selling platforms like Shopee, like Lazada, like Carousel, and of course we have our own website, because website is a must for any how should I say, important business. Because their website is like your shop front. You need to show what you have. You put your products up there. You show your team. You show customers review on all these platforms. to show to give yourself credibility on that you are a serious business owner, you are in this, you're not a fly-by-night company whereby they buy from you and you're gone. Okay, so these are all the shop fronts that you have to build up so that people will think that you are a legitimate business, you are serious in this business. Of course, it's also to bring up the exposure, like I shared earlier on, that people will be able to see you, will be able to catch you. Okay, so after seeing us, we will increase on our online advertisements on Facebook and Google Ads, whereby if they have seen us, and then we keep flashing them our ads, our products. I'm sure all of you here would agree with me that that piece of dress you buy, or that piece of techno gadget that you see keep flashing on your screens, because we are actually tagged by the cookies. And we use this technology to go and retarget our clients so that we keep enticing, come buy from me. Okay, so these are the various touch points that we get to get in touch with our customers. Okay, and as you can see, we also do a lot of social media campaigns. Okay, Facebook is a must. Our Instagram, we often get our partners, our IDs, our architects to tag us, so that we will gain mileage with their viewers as well. Okay, and then we try to do things different from what the market usually does, whereby we have this ducky photo contest. We made maybe quite a few thousand duckies, put them in, how should I say, in all our distributor shops, giving them free on the condition that they only need to take a picture, tag us, and then they will stand to win. The best picture will tend to win a bathtub. So we try to be different from what the rest of the world is doing in our industry. Okay, so these are some of the more different things that we do. And of course, like the brand video that I showed you, and after our photo taking sessions, the competition, we also share who won. And we also do an initiative with other sales with other industries, such as the pet industry, because we think that our bathtubs will be able to help pet owners to bath their pets easier. So that was one of our target as well, other than the young mummies. So we did other videos with dogs, to explain to them and to share on the social media platform on how our bathtubs can help them solve their problems. Okay, of course, people will start asking, how much is your bathtub? How much is your would it fit my bathroom? They will have 1,001 questions. All the how should I say, all the people who are interested in getting a bathtub for themselves will have 1,000 questions for our salespeople. So we also do a lot of DIY sales video to tell them how much, to explain why such a tiny bathtub will fit. That's me and my son. And of course, bathtubs are not our only ranges. We do cupboards as well. We do shower screens as well. So, but we already identified bathtubs as one of our key sellers. So a lot of work was done on just the bathtub itself. And then we also show them how we go to measure, how we go to install, and all that, why it's easy, why it's simple, why it's fuss free. All these collaterals had to be made to explain to the consumers that why our things are fuss free. So you need to think like you are selling in the shop, to explain to people, in fact, to make their experience more holistic, and to how should I say, to go where they are, to answer 1,001 questions that they could have in their minds, so that they will want to ask you more, because all these are only enticing them to want to ask more. you probably not even done a sales or nothing as yet. Okay, so that's and then we start to, when they are more how should I say, exposed, when they know more about products, then we start to do promotion. We start to do Hari Raya promotion. We start to do Christmas promotion. Now we are going into Mother's Day promotion on all the different platforms that all our typical customer will be at. So they probably at Shopee, they're probably at Lazada. So we work with these selling platforms to do promotion on our products. Okay, and then of course, this is our bathtubs are not exactly like impulse buying. It will probably, the person will probably take 1-2 months to think. So we keep flashing them the Facebook ads, the YouTube ads, the Google ads, and then we keep showing them the products, keep repeating until like they, it's like you keep cold calling your customer, but on a digital level. That you want it? Are you interested? Are you interested? And then hoping that you can close the whole sales cycle. Okay, so this omni-channel thing, it's not, you have to think that your customer is, how should I say, you should, firstly, you should think of where are the touch points of your customer, of your typical customer, and you should know like where are the places that they frequent, so as to so that you can improve on your efforts on such social medias. And these social medias will help you generate leads. Of course, you will have a lot of inquiries, and then you will find that maybe there was one time there was 1,000 messages from our Facebook Messenger, and we were really overwhelmed. And that's when I decide to get a CRM partner or software to help us manage all these contacts. So that is another thing for you to go and manage all the leads that come in, because you have spent a lot of effort, you have spent a lot of money for people to come in into your shops. Okay, so you will want to manage all these people, all their inquiries, and make sure that they are attended to, because online wise, people have got no patience. If you don't answer, in time, or you don't answer correctly, they will go. Their attention span is really, really short. So after making all the efforts to expose yourself, you need to get a back-end CRM team, CRM, be it a chatbot, being a robot, just to answer all the inquiries that may come in for you. And only then it will come on to a real person who will try to close the sales, and then sending the salesperson to their house to advise them on how to do it. And then you close the whole loop, whereby they will close the sales for you, with you, either on Shopee, on Lazada, or whatsoever platform that you point them to. Okay, so what I wanted to share with our friends here today, digital transformation is actually it's not about having a website. You need to know, you need to identify your objectives. You need to know what in your product range is very easy for people to accept, to target, that you are unique, that people will just want to come to you and ask you more. Okay, once you identify this, you need to formulate a digital transformation strategy. You need to have a strategy first and work out all the back ends, like when I touched on previously. Like, do you have online ordering, the inventory, and which selling platform are you going to link yourself up to? Have you digitalized? Have you worked out your product database? And have you chosen all the different technology, such as probably social media, what do you call it? They have a channel whereby they can connect you to all the social media. They have such apps. That's one for social media. And do you have an app for connecting you with all the selling platforms such as Lazada, such as Shopee, Q10, and even your own website? Okay, and after when you are listed on all these things, and then you probably find a CRM to manage all the leads that comes in, and decide on the marketing assets that you want to produce, that you want to do to promote your products. Okay, and of course, I think it would be good for the leaders, for small SME owners like myself to, I don't know a lot. I'm not very IT competent person, but I think in this time of technology, I really need to upgrade my own software. So I really train myself. I really go and learn from many teachers on how to establish this whole strategic planning and digital transformation. I wouldn't say I'm doing it very well, but so far the situation has been working for me. So that's why I'm here to share. And of course, once you set the identity, you set the formula, you set the direction, you need to bring on your staff, bring on your whole team to take on this whole journey with you. So that when you look back, it's, hey, my team is behind me, and that you're not alone in this journey by yourself. Okay, I hope that all of you gain something in what I'm sharing. This is really my own journey, forced by circumstances, forced by COVID. But yes, do change your mindset, change the way you used to do business, and we can all do it. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Yiling. Wonderful sharing session. You guys, let's give a virtual round of applause in the chat box right now. Let's go through questions really quick. We have two that just came in. So the first one is from Mark. Mark's question is, why did you decide to launch in Myanmar?
Okay. Why did I decide to launch in Myanmar was because I managed to get a partner in Myanmar, and he was doing quite well. And then we were still starting then. Why we didn't start in Singapore was because we are very small in Singapore. We only need a retail shop to go into distribution. It was very tough for us. My friend was already in Myanmar, so it only makes sense. And the one thing, Myanmar was very, how should I say, in terms of cost of promotion, like we had a really grand affair in the best hotel over there in Yangon. We had the local media, we had the ministry coming in, and all these costs maybe 15,000 USD. It was a cost factor, nothing, and a network factor.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Thank you. Okay, so this next one is, how did you decide on a budget for your social media and online advertising? Because it's so difficult. You got Facebook marketing, you have Google Ads. How did you decide on it?
Okay, I always ask my marketing team this question. Okay, so actually it's really by a trial and error. Look, if it's successful, 200 is enough. And then you will pump more. You keep going. Right? It's like if you're earning money, you keep going. And then you reach a point whereby you find that whatever amount you add, there is no more new inquiries. So you have to keep track of your numbers. Okay. As a ballpark number, I will say my whole marketing expenditure with the staff is about 7 to 8% of my revenue. So I would suggest everybody here start small. Don't think you have to pump in a lot of money. Initially, I did it just by sharing in all the groups. I'm an SME owner. I don't have a lot of people working for me. So when I share with the groups, I have maybe 40 inquiries a day. That's enough to entice me to want to put more money and to reach out more. So just try small. Don't have to have it big, like a big budget or whatever. No, that's the magical part about internet.
And to come to think of it, 40 is actually a very high number already, especially when you're just starting out and like,
No,
you're just starting.
free. I did not spend a single cent. I just share on all the BTO groups, and then people start to talk to me, and then, hey, I do have something, and that's
Okay.
that kept me started.
That's a good tip right there. So this one from Karen. Karen says, inspirational sharing. Did you engage a digital transformation partner to help you through your journey, or did you decide on each component on your own? For example, upgrading your website with vendor A, listing on Lazada on your own, implementing CRM and ERP systems with another vendor?
Okay, I have to admit, when you are cooped up at home, Google is your best friend. I don't have anything else to do. I Google every day, look at reviews, and then you piece the things together. And then when you make mistake, it's a mistake, it's painful. Go out, try next. It's totally trial and error.
I think that's a very good piece of advice as well, because at the end of the day, if you can master something on your own, there's really no need to approach somebody. And like you said, everything's available on Google. It's a good workout for your brain, in fact. But of course, I think maybe come the time if you need some professional help, sure, go ahead and seek that.
Yes, I think you cannot have a 100% plan. Okay, and when you are a small SME owner, you just do not have the budget to start. Okay, aim for $200 a week. Is a good aim, because with that $200, it's just probably a meal for you. You've tried. Then, hey, it works. Let's try something else, and then you keep trying, right? And then when you gain the viewership, when you try it by your own, you gain it by you gain the viewership. It just keeps you going, and then you find, I'm not competent in this. That's where you get the experts to come in one by one, and then you trial and error.
Absolutely. Okay, let's take one last question. Like a whole bunch of questions just came in, but we only have time for one more. So this one is from Clarence. And Clarence says, hi, Yi-Ling. Why did you have this idea, and how did it come about to launch your business? Can you share with us anything that inspired you to start this business?
Okay, I start my business. Actually, I'm not a new business owner. I started in China. The digitalization was something. My business is a very brick and mortar business. It's construction business. Okay, so you want to sell something big and bulky online, it's like, it's not possible. But look, a lot of my clients overseas, they are big multi-million businesses, just selling sanitary ware, because I make the products for them. I know their sales volume. I know how much goods they take. If this can work in UK, if this can work in Spain, it's only a matter of time it comes to our side of the world. And COVID made it happen. It was an opportunity because people are more receptive. They can't go out.
I love the way you just answer questions. It's so wonderful. Okay, so we have to wrap things up right now, Yi-Ling. It has been a joy to talk to you. And we do have more questions that have just come in. So if you could answer them once you go off screen, that'd be great. All you do is just click on the Q&A box and type in your answer. But
you type
so
in.
Then,
so yeah. I should type in to all on the chat?
Correct. No. You go to your Q&A button, you click on it, and then you can see the questions. And then you click type answer, and you can answer those once you go off screen.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks so much.
Thank you. I hope
Thanks
you guys
so much
enjoy.
for being here. It has been fun to talk to you, and we hope to see you again. All the best for your future endeavors.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Exabytes. Grow your business online.